MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. Jimmy Baez makes his big league debut right after this. Jimmy Baez steps on the rubber today for his first major league start. Dan, what do you got on him?
Well, I think the big key, Matt, is just going to be able to control the butterflies. You can only make your first start one time, and a lot of emotions, a lot of things are going through your mind when you're taking your warm-up pitches. Hopefully he can settle down, control that heartbeat, and as they say, breathe in, breathe out, and try to enjoy the first big league experience. Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Gordon is right there, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
One out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 2-1. Popped him up. Margima is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Just getting started here in Seattle. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Turner is there. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Cano can get going. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Batting third, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. Baez is making his debut on the mound today. As we've mentioned, this performance in this one could be a good barometer as to whether he's ready to deal with major league hitters at this point in his career.
Yeah, Matt, this guy wasn't really the most highly touted prospect coming up through the minor league system, but one of the things he does, he throws strikes, and if he continues to pitch like he did in the minor leagues here at the big league level, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to stay here and pitch very competitive baseball.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Baez has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kemp is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gordon racing back, and this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. And he is in there.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Standing in now, Max Munson. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Healy, set to lead off the home half of the second.
Ryan Healy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. And that's the first out.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Cano waits on the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a changeup that time. Swing and a ball sent high and deep. This one is gone. A home run. Solo home run for Mitch Haniger, number 14 on the season, as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Taylor Motter.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Seager is off at first with 2 away. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Count even at 2-2 for Taylor Motter. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Baez makes his debut here as a September call-up amidst much anticipation. And assuming he lives up to the expectations, he could turn into a big piece of this rotation going forward.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced than they were, say, 10 or 15 years ago with all these games, the futures games and these minor league all-star games and showcase games. These guys are exposed to a lot more at an early age, and I wouldn't be surprised if he pitches really well in this one.
Ready now, Jock Peterson. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
It's 1-2.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A little bouncer. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Justin Turner will be next. One out and a runner on second base. And that should have been ball four there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down to the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So striding in, Justin Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gordon ranging back at the track. He gets to it, and he botched it. And he'll get in there safely.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
At the plate, Manny Machado. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Turner on third with 2 out. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied at 1 and 1. So coming to the plate, Mike Margima, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Catcher, Mike Margima.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
Here's D. Gordon now. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In now, Ben Gamble. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 1-0. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready on 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for Seattle. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed up a little high. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these are two starters that go about recording outs differently, as you can see. 96 on one hand versus 88 on the other. Now to the plate is the Dodgers designated hitter. Matt Kemp hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kike Hernandez. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Max Munson. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners are down in order. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way in front of a great slider that time.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Base hit into right center.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Hey, pitchers, you got to start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
First pitch on its way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah. And you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. After a solid start, he seems to have hit some turbulence here. This continues, he may not be too much longer for the game.
You know, this is kind of to be expected, Matt. I think a lot of times as a pitcher, you're at the advantage the first time through the lineup. He kind of had his way the first few innings with this lineup. Now that they've seen him a second and going on to a third time, he's having a much more difficult time getting the ball past these hitters.
A ball and 2 strikes. Tough day at the office in his debut here today. How worrisome is this start for you guys looking forward?
Well, it can be very worrisome because I think one of the keys to getting off to a good start as a young pitcher is having some success early on. Success breeds success, and he's going to have a tough time shrugging this one off. When you don't have a lot of dirt underneath your cleats, outings like these ones, they tend to bother you for a while.
And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Henniger going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Mariners 1. Now in the box, Kyle Seager will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Taylor Motter steps into the box as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 home. He's taken strike 1. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 1-2. Hit to third. Gloved by Turner. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Mike Margima. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. James Pazos takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 47, James Pazos.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez. He doubled his last time through.
The right fielder, number 14, Kike Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Hit sharply toward the right side. Henniger is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Max Munson, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. We're in the sixth inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the sixth inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Two 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. And that one just missed outside.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 2-1 home. Pitch popped straight up. Fielder has a play. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there's ball one.
1-1.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Looking to send him packing again. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mariners are down in order. They're down here 5-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Fielder number 31, Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Digging in, Justin Turner. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's got a 3 for 5 line. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Seager. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're up 5-1.
7th inning stretch.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Healy. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike two. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A chance here for Dozier at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
No hits to this point. Oh, and 2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
I think he kind of trained a hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In now, Mitch Haniger. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. They're down 5-1. Stepping up now, Manny Machado. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. His career history with Nick Vincent. He's a perfect 2 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Way out in front. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is skied out toward right. Waiting on it is Henniger. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Dylan Floro is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He went down on strikes last time up. It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-2 delivery. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Taylor Motter.
Now at the plate, Taylor Motter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So stepping in, Mike Margima. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Dodgers lead it 5-1. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Kike Hernandez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Kike Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Max Munson will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Settling in now, Max Munson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Three and 0. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1-0 the count. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
The 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
The left fielder, number 31, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
1 out.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Down and away, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
3 runs already home here. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air to right field. Henniger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon is after it. And that's the 3rd out. But the Dodgers strike for 3, all courtesy of the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Mariners 1. Zach Roscoe, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
59, Zach Roscoe.
Here's D. Gordon now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamel, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Two out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Last chance for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. but with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Dodgers set the pace in the division with their 111th win. Walker Buehler earned his 9th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.